How we spent $113.47 in a day as a family of four living off of one income in the Bay Area. I mentioned a few videos ago that I was monitoring another Afmami meal for my daughter, and it was a rare rainbow one where the starting bid was $16 plus tax and shipping. I was waiting for the auction to almost end before swooping in and bidding to prevent a bidding war, but I messed up. Turns out it was ending at 8 a.m., not 8 p.m., so I missed out. In case the item would sell for higher than another listing, I was also monitoring another rainbow meow that was priced at $19.99 plus tax and shipping. No one ended up bidding on the first one, so the seller relisted it and the auction would end next week. I don't want to wait that long, so even if the other listing didn't have a make offer button, I shooted my shot and I asked the seller if they'd sell it to me for $15 and they said yes. After tax and shipping, however, it cost $23.94, which is actually cheaper than if I won the bid for the first one because of tax and shipping. My husband asked me to donate something for him, and who am I to say no to a thrift store trip? While there, I obviously had to stop in. Ever since my Goodwill renovated the interior, they've had more unique items out and I love it. They still have newer items too, and I also love it. But since I'm now happy with the items in my closet ever since moving here and buying a whole bunch of clothes from this Goodwill, I've been pickier, which is why I only got a few things. Like an H&M sweater for my friend's son for $2.99, a jacket and a dress for my cousin's daughter for $2.99 each, this Funko Pop for $3.49, which I thought was expensive, but I guess not considering it's originally almost $20. I think I'll paint it as my son and give it to him on Christmas. I'm not sure, but I am sure I'll give him this basically new bee hotel for $3.49 because he loves looking for bees. I still had a while to kill before school pickup, so I went to a small business cafe and spent $26.25. I've been practicing spending money more freely, and having an eating out budget helps me to do so, but this really hurt to spend. I got a drink, a ham and cheese ube pandesal, a pork sisig, a lumpia, and a ham and cheese empanada, but my husband and I think it was longanisa. Not sure, but it was fun to try. Anyways, my daughter's shoes are starting to feel tight, so after picking up my kids from school, we went straight to Target where she found shoes for $36.38. I've rarely ever spent that much money on shoes, even for myself, but girlfriend is so picky and I want her to be able to express herself, so it's fine. And I know I need to teach my son that just because someone has something doesn't mean he has to too, but like I said in my last video, my health issues have been acting up. I didn't have it in me to fight him, so I got him a pair of shoes for $10.95 at Ross since there weren't any Spider-Man shoes in his size at Target. Actually, there weren't any at Ross either, but the Target shoes were over $30 and the Ross ones were a fraction of the price, so I just got him those. He agreed to storing them away until Christmas and I kept the receipt, so maybe I'll have enough time to replace them with shoes that'll actually fit.